Hi, welcome to, what's the name of my show? Cut, 3, 2. Hello, welcome to Smoke Alarm Dinner Bell. I'm your host, Andrea, where I try to cook things from recipes that I've never made before and avoid having the fire department come. My sous chef is Barry.
Hello.
And today we are going to try to make the Chilaquiles from, hi Barry, from the Mexico Pavilion, the restaurant San Angel Inn. Years and years ago they had a Chilaquiles Verdes, and I loved it, and they took it off the menu and it hasn't been there for decades, but I found a recipe for it. I found it in the Orlando Sentinel from 1980 something, so it should be pretty accurate. But I'm not going to make it exactly because I'm going to use the Instant Pot to cook the chicken because that's going to take a whole lot less time. And we have an ice storm that's coming in overnight. So I'm just going to make all of the chicken and shred it so that we'll have shredded chicken in the fridge. If the power goes out, we can make sandwiches out of it. So let's get started. Oh, and this is Mr. What's your name? Mr. Tenzin? Look over here. You're a sweet boy. Why are you afraid? We're not going to cook you.
We're making chicken, not Tenzin.
Yeah. Now his cat hair is getting all over the food.
I'll move
That's
it.
disgusting. Ugh.
We consume probably a pound of cat hair a year, so.
There's still no need to intentionally do it, though. So, I'm going to put the chicken into the Instant Pot.
Here you go, buddy.
And I'm going to have to find the trivet. Do you know where the trivet is?
Do I know what a trivet is?
You know where? Here it is.
I didn't know that was a trivet.
Yeah. So.
I learned something.
And now I'm going to need a cup of water.
Like a fluid cup of water?
Yes.
I got it. Right here. Dead air.
Thank you.
You're
All right. So I'm going to put a cup of water. You need at least a cup of water in your Instant Pot in order to make it work. Sometimes you can get away with it if you don't. Like maybe if you have a half a cup and you have a lot of vegetables in there that have a lot of water, sometimes you can get away with it. So I'm going to take these and kind of try to set them, or they're not going to touch each other. I mean, they're going to touch each other, but not lay on top of each other. Put it that way. This is like way more meat than the recipe calls for, so I'm just making extra. And put that there. I'm going to throw this away, and I'm going to wash my hands because that's gross. Oh, chicken is nasty. Okay. All right.
That was not 20 seconds.
Hush.
That was maybe half a birthday song.
I wanted to just give a shout out. Some really nice YouTubers. Their channel is called Dome Life, and they gifted me this knife, and I just love the knife, and I'm just so appreciative. So thank you guys if you're watching.
Kelly.
And you guys go check them out if you haven't yet. They're awesome. So I am going to cut this onion. We're just going to add the onion really for flavoring. We're not going to do anything special. Does not want to come on. Ah! There we go. All right. So I'm just going to cut it into 4 chunks. And I'm just gonna kind of just lay it on top. Oh, here it comes. Ooh. Alright. So we got some onion in there. Ooh. And my squeezed garlic because I'm ratchet.
Because it's convenient.
Because I'm ratchet like that.
Ratchet.
Okay. Alright. So, what I'm going to do, oh, it says also to add some salt. Fine. It's a little too late for that, but there.
Never too late for salt.
Here's salt. Okay. Really?
Rubik's Instant Pot. I know. There you go.
This is the original Instant Pot. So you're going to turn it this direction so that it's not vented. We're going to do manual. It says 10 minutes. We'll leave it alone. And it'll say on. When it says on, that means you leave it alone. It's working. It'll let you know when it's done. So you can tell that it's not ready yet because there's still steam coming up out of here. Once enough steam comes, the little thing will pop up. There you go. That's what it looks like. And then all that steam will stop. That's when it starts to actually pressure cook. So after it rises up, it'll be even. The silver metal part will be even with the black plastic part. And so at some point pretty soon, the Instant Pot will recognize that it's starting and it will begin the countdown until it's done. In the meantime, I'm going to take these corn tortilla chips. They need to be corn. And I've got 4 dishes. We're going to have 4 servings. And said to put tortilla chips on the bottom. All right. That part done. And then this is the brand that I'm using. Verdes Salsa Verde. I like the Verde. At Mexico, at San Angel, it was Verde. It was green. If you can't find it, or if you don't like green, get the red. I like the green. Also, you see, I'm not making it from scratch. I'm buying it in a jar from people who actually know how to make Mexican food. Unlike me. Now, I have made my own with tomatillos, and it didn't turn out terrible. But it takes quite a while, and this is a lot easier.
You do Mexican food quite well, actually.
Really?
I think so.
It's not authentic, though. More Tex-Mex.
Fine.
So I'm going to take some of this and just
And I make an okay margarita.
You do? You make great burgers.
I'm good at burgers and pancakes.
Great at pancakes. You haven't lived until you've had Barry's burgers. And then I found out that he used to work at McDonald's, and so that's probably...
Because you know those are the greatest burgers on earth right there.
Oh, you just have... You know how to do it.
Yeah, well, I
Once
don't
I
have
give you better ingredients.
McDonald's has a clamshell. We use the clamshell, which is really, really nice. I wish I had... I mean, we kind of do with the Foreman grill.
Yeah.
But clamshell makes short work of a burger, that's for sure. But yeah, I kind of have I got a knack for it working there.
He also worked at Taco Bell, but he's not good at that.
Well, I worked there that was like the worst 2 weeks of my life, and I never even saw the kitchen, the back.
Oh, okay.
They put me on the register because, you know, that's a good idea.
Oh, that was dumb.
It was awful. The worst part was just people would come in and act like they'd never been in a Taco Bell before. If they didn't know what a taco was, they'd ask me, "Hey, how's the something taco?" And I'm like, "It tastes like everything else on the menu." It's crap on a cracker.
Oh, I love Taco Bell.
It's all exactly the same thing. It's 5 ingredients mixed up 27 different ways. So, I quit there very quickly.
He also worked at Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut was fun. That was just delivery. I didn't cook anything there either. Not much.
Oh, that's good.
I would make my own though.
Oh, that's like really good. That's way better than I could have made.
I made good personal Franken pizzas.
Okay. Ooh, I could just eat that with some chips. That's really delicious. Okay, we got 5 minutes left on here. I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, it's almost time. We have a visitor.
She's our little girl.
Here. Let's look
she's
up.
all in shadows.
I know.
This is the prettiest girl cat you'll ever see.
She's so beautiful.
And we named her Siri, but not because we're Apple people. Oh, she's climbing down.
Time to go eat. Time to go get your food.
Go get food.
She's like, thank you.
Right to the bowl.
All right. So good though.
Sure does.
Makes me very hungry.
Despite being full of chips and salsa verde.
Okay, so if you've got really big chicken breasts, like we had thick ones, you can either like cut them in half, or you're gonna have to cook this for like 20 minutes. Google was wrong.
I guess we could have cut them in half. That would have speeded it up.
Yeah. Hi Maverick, are you hungry? You want some food? Maverick wants some food?
Because I need to be fed every 30 minutes.
Feed him. I don't care.
I'll open another can. I'll give him some hot eggs. You know that sound. Everybody comes running to that sound.
Mm-hmm.
I need a fork.
Ow.
Oh,
That's
careful,
hot.
babe. Careful. Steam is hot.
It wasn't steam, it was just the top of this.
Yeah, the surface is very hot.
Oh, it says do not touch.
Yeah.
Ne touchez pas. No touchy.
No touchy. Picture of Cusco right there.
Yep, no touchy.
It's poison used to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Come on. Come on. Anytime. There we go.
Oh, darn it.
You better be cooked this time.
Darn it.
That one's cooked. How does that look?
No smoke alarms.
No smoke alarms yet. How does that look?
That looks much better. This is called Chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles Mexicanos.
Mexican.
Verde.
Verde. Okay. That's the green sauce part.
Yeah.
Is this what you usually get at Sun on Hill?
I haven't had it in 20 years.
Oh, they
man.
haven't had it. Okay. Okay.
That's how old I am.
I don't even remember what I had when we ate there now.
I got the ribeye tacos the last time we were
2 years
there,
ago.
and it was delicious.
Ribeye. You did get the ribeye tacos. That's not what I got.
And I only got it because Tom does Disney that told us that that was the best thing to get on the menu. And I believed him. And he was right.
He was right.
He also said that Cowfish was the best restaurant at City Walk. And he was right.
He was right. Definitely right about that.
Ah.
I'm probably the only parrot head in the world who will probably never eat at the Orlando Margaritaville ever again.
I'll go back. I'll go back at lunchtime.
Yeah, lunchtime would be good. That's
And-
usually when we went, isn't it?
Yeah, we always went at lunch, and at dinner time that was just terrible service. So
And terrible food.
and terrible food. So I think they just had too many people.
They had a bad day.
So I'll give them another chance, but it'll be at lunch.
Get some volcano nachos and a drink.
I want to just get the cheeseburger. I'm just gonna get the cheeseburger.
Yeah. Did they have conch fritters there?
Yeah,
I know not all of them do.
yes, they used to. I
They
don't know.
used to.
I don't know if they do now.
The one in Key West did. 2-3 years ago. Almost 4 years ago now. We did that trip.
That was the original. Of course, Key West is gonna have conch
Conch
fritters.
fritters, yeah.
The best conch fritters in Key West are in front of the aquarium.
We didn't go to the aquarium, did we?
Yeah.
Did we? We went to the aquarium. I remember the Hemingway house,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember what's his name? The museum.
Yatoshi Museum.
Yeah. What's that guy's name?
Mel Fisher.
Mel Fisher. The Mel Fisher Museum, I call it. Yeah. I remember that. I don't remember the aquarium.
Well, it's easily forgotten.
Oh,
It's like
alright.
it's like a room.
Okay. And we saw Shrimp Boat Sound, Jimmy Buffett's recording studio in Key West. We saw that.
Which is unmarked, and I just happen to know where it is because when I was 17, there used to be a campground over there, and I stayed at the campground for a week, and I fell in love with this little neighborhood in Key West, and it had this little street. It was like a one-way street, and it was just so cute, and I loved it. And I would go over there, and then I would sit up against this, little white building that was over by the dock. And I would sit with my back to it and look out over the water and the boats and hear all the ding-dings and all the little boats coming in
Shrimp
and out.
boat noises.
Or even just the tourists, the dive boats and stuff.
Dive boats and stuff.
I
yeah.
loved sitting out there. And then somewhere I was reading about his description of his recording studio in Key West, and I was like, I've been there.
Yeah.
That's exactly the place where I used to sit. And I was right.
There's a shot of me in front of it in our opening credit sequence.
Yep.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
There's not a line of
But it's
people
there.
taking pictures because it's
No.
very
Nobody knows it was. And of course, my first trip to Key West, Jimmy was actually in town.
Yeah.
Like that was.
He might have been in that room.
He might have been in the studio at the time. You don't know. But that was kind of. I thought that was kind of funny. Of all.
He
all
followed
the
us
things.
around for a while.
He did. He went to Hawaii right after we did, and it was just hilarious.
I said, if Jimmy Buffett is following you around, you're living your life right.
Yeah. You're traveling well. If anyone is new followers and watching her new videos, go back and watch some of the old stuff. Watch the Hawaii videos. Those are great.
Not a lot of people have watched those, and I'm not really sure why.
Yeah. Watch, if you watch any of them, watch, oh my goodness, the luau.
The luau is great.
The luau.
Chief's
luau.
Chief's luau is what it was called.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. It's pretty much the whole show from the front row. We had a table just stage, you know, right in front of the stage. It broke.
It broke.
It broke.
I'm just gonna give it a little bit of extra salt. Okay.
And then if you want to see her as a cute little girl, 1986 Family Disney World Vacation. Great video. You see stuff that you won't see now.
Ever again.
Ever again.
Like Discovery Island.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of that?
That's one of your most viewed videos.
Yeah, because I think I have one of the only videos of it on YouTube.
Like your Kids of the Kingdom videos, too.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
There's a few of those, yeah.
But Discovery Island, most of the videos of Discovery Island are like modern day and people who snuck over illegally and tried to show how it currently looks, but
that's no fun.
I'm not gonna do that. All right, so I'm gonna take the shredded chicken. And I'm gonna top the nachos with it. What do you think, Barry? Should I shred some more chicken?
Is there a lot left?
What about chicken left? I'm just saying.
Wow, that's a lot of chicken left.
Just saying.
Those, I think those look pretty good.
Okay, I'll finish this up right here.
Nicely done. It looks wonderful. And what goes over the chicken?
Cheese. So I have some, it says to shred some Monterey Jack, and in lieu of the ice storm, there's like no, excuse me.
What? That's what we're using.
You're totally getting in my shot. No way. So in lieu of Monterey Jack, I had to get some shredded Colby Jack. Close enough, but not completely authentic.
Is it cheese? Is it shredded? It's good.
I'm going for a certain taste, and there's not like a lot going on here, flavor-wise, so you kind of want to get that flavor.
I'm guessing you haven't put Greek seasoning on it.
No, I put salt on it.
She puts Greek seasoning on everything, and it's great.
I'm gonna put a little bit more salt. I mean, there's no pepper. There's some infused flavor of onion and garlic, and that is it. Okay. So when we get winter weather in the south, we're not accustomed to it. We can't handle it. It's not like we're weak people because of it. People up north kind of laugh, and I'm like, our houses are not made for this. Our houses are made for hot summers. We don't have insulation in the walls. And they're like, well, why don't you? None of the houses have insulation. It's not like my house is bad and everyone else's house is good. They just don't do it. Because it never gets super cold except for like 2 days a year.
We've had more than 2 days this year, though.
Yeah.
It's been a cold January, beginning of February.
But it hasn't been as cold as last year.
Because
it got down to like 10 degrees and it stayed under zero for like, I like 10 days.
I missed a whole week of work because it wouldn't stop snowing.
Yeah.
What was it, like 3 storms hit? In
Yeah,
one
3
week?
storms stick like boom, boom, boom.
I hadn't seen snow like that since I lived in New York State.
Yeah. Alright, so this looks good.
Although it's always a lot worse in New York State. But they're prepared for it there.
Exactly. We don't even have a snow plow.
Nope.
And of course, this isn't snow. This is going to be an ice storm warning. So it's just going to be freezing rain. So it's really cold rain that comes down to the surface. And then when the liquid touches something, it freezes. So it will freeze on your power lines.
Especially my car.
Yeah. Well, no, especially on power lines and on trees. And the tree branches break and tear down the power lines. And basically, ice storm equals power is going to go out. And we had a really bad one in 1994, and people still have PTSD over it. I do too. We didn't have electricity for a week. It was cold. So I'm trying to get prepared for that. Because I don't want to do that again. Alright. Cutting those.
They all fit?
Yeah.
They all fit.
They're little. So, I'm going to set this for...
You set it at about tree fitting.
I'm going to set it for about 10 minutes. And then we'll come back. And in the meantime, I got to take the rest of the salsa and I got to heat it up.
You're going to pour it over the top?
You have to pour it over the top.
Oh, nice. So you pour it on the chips first and then heat it up and pour it on the top.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Alright. I'm going to do that in the microwave. Just set that over there. I'm going to need those green gloves.
Oh.
I guess while that is going, I can shred some more chicken.
Cup of chicken.
Okay. Weird. Stick your finger in that and see if it's warm.
Ow! It's warm. Oh, I don't even need to. Yeah, it's warm.
Okay.
Oh god, I can't even touch it.
Okay, we'll just leave it.
Yeah.
I'll let it cool off for the next 8
Open
minutes.
the door. It's not done yet.
Something's burning.
It's burning.
I'm not kidding.
I didn't say I didn't believe you.
Well, I see a piece of cheese.
It fell,
Must have not
fell down.
fell down. Right. Yeah, it's done.
I wonder if Dad's getting a midweek weekend.
Who?
Me.
Oh. I'm like, who's Dad? My dad's
Daddy.
dead and so is yours.
Daddy. I'm Daddy because I have kitties.
Alright. So I'm going to get this steaming hot bowl of
Green
salsa.
stuff. Salsa green stuff. Oh.
I'm going to take a big spoon. This is like for like gravy and stuff, so it's all hot. This actually looks a lot like it. Starting to look familiar. You can get some sour cream out.
Okay. Best of Views by March 12th, 1997. Got it.
That's brand new. We got it today.
Shake it up.
It is too hot to touch.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to eat it like that. Hold it on my lap.
The recipe said to do it like this, though.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to put sour cream on the other two because I'm going to save those to eat tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to put sour cream on tomorrow.
I
But
don't know what we're eating tonight.
all right. I don't even know which camera to point it out to.
Enter.
So we're going to enjoy this now, but maybe you can enjoy this later because this was actually very easy. All right. Thank you for Thank you for dropping in. I hope to see you around real soon. Bye.
Bye.